Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the Trump apps currently on the App Store, and I've collected 3 of them right here just to review. Our first one is going to be Trump's Wall, which is extremely popular. It's by this random developer who decided just to make it, and as you can see, this app is a parody of Donald Trump himself. It's just making fun of his wall idea between here in Mexico, USA and Mexico. So here you can see that the purpose of the game is to build a wall by stacking them up. So it's kind of like those other games like Scoops with the ice cream, or another game kind of like Jenga, and if you build it the wrong way, it all falls down. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple game. It's getting a lot of popularity thanks to Donald Trump. And another cool thing about it is that each of every 5 or so blocks has a funny Donald Trump remark or what he says, like such as lying tag. And if you lose, you're fired. It's just a lot of Donald Trump stuff. I think it's a pretty fun pastime game. It's pretty cool to look at. I think you should download it just because that's what's in right now. And that's this one, Trump's Wall. You can move left to right and drop it. And a huge thing about one of these games is that it's just a craze, and eventually it'll just disappear. But for now, everyone is playing this game, and Donald Trump is certainly making the headlines with his games of his parody. So that is this game. Now let's move to the next game. This one is Dump Trump, and that already sounds pretty funny because so many people are against Donald Trump. But this game, as you can see, it's like a reverse Flappy Bird. Instead of going up by tapping, you're going down by tapping, and that's pretty interesting. But personally, I think that this is a bad version of Flappy Bird. The graphics are pixelated, and it's just not as easy. It's pretty hard, and the purpose of the game is also different. Is that every time you beat your score, your number of needed passes increases. So let's say if I pass this game, then my next game will be 10 points needed to dump Trump, and this is what happens. So that's pretty funny. It's a little gimmick there. And now I have 10 tries, and that just keeps going until infinity or whatever. So this is just a really simple game. It's obvious that this is only popular because of Donald Trump. And this is a pigeon. It's interesting. So that's another one of those Trump games. So now let's look at our third selection right here. So this is our third game, and this is the third and final one, called Trump Run. And this one's okay also. The graphics are a little better than the Dump Trump one, which is pretty simple. I believe that someone can just make that in like an hour or two if you're a professional programmer. But for this game, the purpose of it is to jump over sombreros or other obstacles such as walls, and the setting's in Mexico. A little more offensive, I guess, but it's just a game, just to make fun of Trump and just have fun, I guess. And that's how you can play. You just tap, go over obstacles. The only thing about it is that I feel like it's not as well programmed either, just like the other game, Dump Trump, because it's actually quite tricky to go over the obstacles. And I know there's a difference between you going over obstacles and a challenging game, so you can't go over obstacles, but this is just kind of irritatingly difficult. So my high score right now is 10. Let's see if we can go higher than that. But let me know what you guys think of these apps. Do you like Dump Trump, Trump Run, or Trump's Wall? Thanks for watching.